Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today we're taking a look at the demo of a game called Crystalyn, and this is a fast-paced, top-down, bullet-hell survivor-like, all about getting insanely powerful. Now, if you're a fan of vampire survivors, you'll probably like this one. And one of the things that drew me to it is an interesting risk and reward extraction mechanic. Now, if you want to check out this game for yourself, you can certainly do so. There's a free demo available right now on Steam. I will leave a link in the video description below. And we're going to hop on in. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Of course, smash that like button if you like the content. Consider subscribing if you are new here. Thank you so much. Now let's rock and roll. Alright, so I do have a profile that's kind of past the, I guess, very opening game and tutorial type stages where you sort of learn how to play. I know a little bit to be dangerous, so let me explain to you what's going on. So this game is all predicated on the skill tree, which can be accessed right here by pressing the E key. And you can see these different skills, right? So they align with different colors of these gems. You have the purple, you have the red, green, and yellow. Now there is actually a cross section as well. So for instance, to upgrade this one, you need both purple and yellow. So you're probably wondering, well, how do we actually get these gems? Well, that's what the kind of what the game is all about, right? So we're going to these different biomes. They're located at the extreme ends of north, south, east, and west. And basically that biome you can farm the certain color crystal that you're looking for. So if you want to get obviously powered up, you go into the skill tree. I mean, it's pretty expansive. Like, I would assume there's going to be a lot more added, but it's pretty expansive for the time being, and you can get very, very powerful. However, we do have to defeat some bosses in order to continue to access these upgrades, which we will certainly do. Now, I've got a little bit of each currency, but really I'm sort of at the spot where we need to seek bosses down and we need to defeat them, okay? That's how we can sort of unlock additional things in the game. Now, furthermore, we do have a blacksmith, okay? And this is pretty cool because, I mean, it seems like there's a ton of weapons available. Now, there is another type of currency. It's these larger gems of each element as well, although there's a green one too. And apparently you need these to unlock new weapons. And some of these can be like insanely strong. I have 3 core weapons. That's kind of like a melee weapon. That's kind of like a straight line long range weapon. And that's like a spread shot, like a shotgun. So we have wands, we have books, we have, I guess, staves, and then melee weapons, okay? So that's what we have. Looking to collect some of these so we can explore some other weapon options in this. I'm not sure what this is. We have to defeat any boss on easy mode to unlock it. Furthermore, there's a bunch of kitties. Looks like they have like a different percentage of showing up. An epic flaming cat, 5%. Not sure exactly what they do, although there was one sort of leading the tutorial, I suppose, at the beginning. Then this right here is actually locked up. Defeat any boss on easy mode to unlock. So we'll hopefully can explore that in this video here today. We have any incantations, so we have to get far enough on the skill tree, of course. This right here, kill any boss on normal to unlock. So there's other systems at work that I'm unaware of right now. So I think let's go ahead and let's try to fight a boss. I mean, let's try to hunt down a boss. And what I like about this game is it's fast-paced, right? You get some of these survivor-like games where it feels like you're in the same map for 25 minutes and you have to survive. Well, this one is not like that, in that it can resolve very quickly. In fact, at any time you can extract. Now, a timer does start ticking down, but you can extract at any time by pressing the B key. So, if you die, it's not the end of the world. Don't worry, you respawn back in the central hub, but you do lose a good majority of the crystals that you managed to gather. So, I'm going to get red crystals here. Got purple to the north, green to the south, and yellow to the east. I'm going to choose the west for now. So let's go and get it done. And it's on easy, and, you know, just like in a lot of these survivor-like games, right, we will get swarmed, and it's all about defeating the enemies. I do like the art style of this one, and it seems like in this game, a couple of, like, just base, super strong enemies, like, start out spawned in the field, and you kind of have to deal with them. Now, I did take a hit. My health is in the top left there. Should we die, it's over. Well, the run's over, anyways. And like I mentioned, we forfeit a lot of our good currency that we're picking up, getting a lot of little red shards right now. And to summon the boss, you're probably wondering, well, how do we summon the boss? Well, I think you have to defeat enough enemies, and then the boss just naturally spawns in. So we'll see if we can. I believe I saw it's a stone golem in the skill tree. But let's stay alive. Here's this weapon, right? Nice spread shot. I can change weapons on the mouse wheel. Otherwise, I'm just dodging. I have a dodge roll on spacebar. I believe it's stock on shift, but I remapped it to spacebar. And then we have a long range weapon right here that shoots pretty fast. Now, what I want to see is, like, what do these look like super powered up? Because that one's a little underwhelming. This weapon seems to do the most damage, but it's got, you know, very small range, very short range. But let's definitely see. Let's take out this this hooded individual that keeps summoning units to me, and let's do our best to stay alive. I'm at 40 of 60 hit points, all while collecting these crystals. I'm sure you guys know the drill with a survivor-like title, but this one is much more fast-paced than some of the other ones I've played, and that's kind of what drew me to it. Not to mention the freedom to extract whenever you like, whenever you feel like you have enough currency. And when they add another ripples like rare gems and stuff that you can get weapons from, well, it sort of tempts you to stay. And here we go. We have the stone golem. Not exactly sure what prompted him to come on in, but let's see if we can pulse him down. All right, so he's got big attacks. Maybe I should probably take him with a little more range. And wow, he almost got me with that one. I'm going to guess he does a ton of damage. All right, golem, get wrecked, man. About had enough of you. Wow, he got me. That was a giant hit. I got stuck on the wall. All right, golem. You're not doing so well, pal. I'm at the extent of my range. Can we pulse him down? Can we get him? All right, we got him. How about that? Not bad. All right, so down goes the golem. The boss lays dead on the floor. You're now seeing, or you're seeing red now. Like literally hits a new stat. Congratulations. Okay, so we got a new stat. You've unlocked the art of hitting harder by pure luck. Critical hits unlocked. Okay, so this game has some incremental elements to it as well. And we get 2 of these big green gems, which is fantastic. And then the soul stone. Okay, I've got no clue what a soul stone is. Is there anything else kind of left over? It's a bomb. How about this? Oh, I thought I was shooting double projectiles. My eyes must have been playing tricks on me, but... yeah, the answer is yes. First boss down. And what is this? Is this going to... it brings me back. Got it. So, 571 of the red currency. We have the soul stone and then 2 of these weapon gems. Okay. So we've unlocked the soul stone house. Okay, cool. So let's learn a little bit more about this. Let's pop on in here. So is this like relics? Kill the first boss in the corruption map to unlock this slot. Okay, so we have a slot unlocked. All right, so the question is, like, what does this actually do? Because I actually did get a soul stone. Okay, here we go. Critter. Okay. So it looks like you're going to get all kinds of different ones depending on the element that you choose to pursue. Got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Anything to make us more powerful for sure. So I think we're pretty good on the red zone for now, but let's pop back into the skill tree and see if we can get some red upgrades. We sure can. Swarm upgrade, plus 8, or costs 800. Swords and tomes deal 25% damage. Man, I can't afford that. Little rich for my blood. A little bit out of my price range, but if we defeat the boss in this zone, then we should be able to unlock both the purple next tier and then whatever this is. Right, the purple and red fusion. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's go. My trusty, like, shovel or spear or wand or whatever it is. And, initially, like, early returns in this game is actually... I mean, it's pretty tough. Like, you definitely have to be good on the dodge. And like a lot of these games, it's going to challenge you. And, I mean, you do pay a penalty of gems for dying, but ultimately it doesn't punish you really all that bad. And I did take a hit there. You see how unforgiving the game can be. We got bats coming in from the side. So get wrecked, bats, and maybe I should try to take out these guys with a longer range weapon. Although the longer range weapon just doesn't do much damage like this staff. These guys are good at avoiding. Kind of annoying, but let's see if we can pulse them down. And like I mentioned, at any time I can extract from here by pressing B, okay? It's going to start a timer. It'll charge down. When that timer is expired, we're on our way out. Full loot, okay? So you don't pay any penalties in that sense. Other than, you don't hang around long enough to take on the boss or whatever, I suppose. Then I would guess in the red zone we can challenge a higher difficulty level for more loot. Maybe more good gems and obviously red gems. I think you just have to beat it all on easy first. Alright, so these guys are still giving me fits. They're hanging in there and they're shooting at me and I don't appreciate it. Alright, down he goes. Alright, here we go. Got a bunch of bats coming in. Let's see. Let's go spread shot. Little contra spread shot action, you bet. Yeah, these guys, what do you think you're doing? Tons of purple currency. It's being littered all over the dungeon floor. And we got the corrupted vessel coming in. Okay, so this guy, fast projectiles. Does he like spread shot? Okay, so he's got a swirling attack. Wow, okay. Maybe I gotta take him from range again. Let's dodge and weave. Ah, took a hit there. Brutal. Alright. So let's just stay on the dodge, man. Let's stay mobile and on the dodge. Get hit by the melee weapon and down he goes. That's absolutely right. Get out of my face, slime. Nice, we got another one of these little relic things. Pierce. Wand's Pierce. Okay, nice. Certainly take that soul stone. And then not to mention another green one. I want to see how many of these green ones I can stack up so we can sort of see what we can do with them. Right, because, I mean, some of the more advanced weapons cost like 10 or up to 30 of these. And we seem to be winning with our base weaponry. So let's go ahead and throw this. I mean, yep. Now let's go ahead and conquer another zone. We have the yellow zone over this way. Let's go. Yellow zone. Alright, so we got like sandworms. These guys are kind of brutal. Yep, got that early hit on me. Not good. Looks like we have beehives. Desert bees. A desert species of bee. That hurts a lot. Okay, so the shotgun blast is pretty good if you can hit them with multiple projectiles, as you would assume. It's good at melting things fast. God, who are these guys? Like little desert mammals? They kind of dash at you and it's kind of scary. Got half HP. Seems like maybe... So in the top left there, next to my character portrait, or more like HP bar, looks like there's a cap of units you have to kill first and then the boss shows up. Maybe that's how it works. So let's spray and pray, man. Let's let them have it. All the while getting this nice yellow currency. Alright, down goes the beehive. It looks like in about 15, we're going to be getting the boss, whoever the boss is. Right, 10 more. Let's go. Five more. 3, 2, 1. Never mind. One of those guys didn't count. Looks like the slimes don't count. Alright, King Bee, here we go. King Bee. Okay. Alright, long range, I'm guessing. I like the art style of this game. It's like... Oh, wow. That hurt quite a bit. So he, like, waits for a little bit. I think we gotta kind of dance with him. Okay, so we got the dash attack on me. Alright, and then, yeah, we died. Okay, that guy's pretty intense. As the bees, like, add insult to injury. Alright, well, at least I kind of know what he's gonna do. Kind of. And, of course, we forfeit a lot of currency there. Let's see what the weapon options are. So I could get this. Shoot a single bullet really fast, doesn't pierce enemies. Shoots a single skull projectile that explodes after a short time, dealing insane AoE damage. Insane. That takes the blue ones. Then this thing right here is kind of compelling. Double laser machine gun. Shoots low piercing laser bullets really fast. We have a fireball spellbook. Homing circular projectiles. We have a meteor rain staff, which is pretty wild. And then we have a sword that also shoots a high damage, low piercing bullet. I mean, do we like that? Okay, so you can actually exchange these big gems. Got it. To get other colors. So maybe that's how you actually work up to more premium colors. You have to trade for them. Interesting. Okay. I say we try out the green zone. Let's try out the green zone. And then let me see. So what was this upgrade again? Swords and tomes. Okay, so swords and tomes. This is increased crit chance by 5%. 1,000 of each currency though. Krusty Krab increases crystal gain by 25%. That's attack speed up. I mean, this is vitality. Rootborn boss. Let's see if we can't take out the green zone. I want to see if I can maybe save my large green crystals. And okay, we got some big dudes. Man. How'd you even hit me? Sometimes. At least early returns in this game, it's like, what even hit me? Alright, get wrecked, man. Just get pushed back and get off me. Alright, flowers. Alright, these flowers are shooting fast. And they're numerous. They're spawning everywhere. And here we go. So, Rootborn. Okay, this guy comes fast, man. Holy crap. Just calm it down, brother. I wonder if getting up close to him is probably not a good idea, but maybe if we can just circle the wagons. Really? What hit me? I don't know that I agree with that. I probably got hit by something, let's be honest. Let's try that one again. That boss kind of came on the field pretty fast. Yeah, only 40 enemies. Those guys must shoot a projectile or something. That's my only guess. Looks like these guys are the ones that summon the plants. Okay, so his hand... Ah, I see what's happening. His hands go underground. Okay, we got like this crystal guy. Hey, how about that? We got a big green crystal. Nice. Okay, so if those guys show up, they probably show up randomly, but if they show up, that is your ticket to more green crystals, which is great. Because we might actually have to upgrade our weapon if we're going to get more serious about defeating the boss. At least the yellow zone boss, that B was kind of intense. Then this guy, he's a tough one to even approach, to attempt to kill. Right, strong melee attacks just fend you off. And here we go, Rootborn again. Like, how much range does he have? I think is my question. I feel like I gotta kind of take him from afar. Ouch, man. That hurts so bad. And then I'm not sure, like, does he have like a secondary attack that he's following up with? Maybe. But regardless, we did get another green crystal. So maybe it's best to look at perhaps a staff that's more powerful. Single bullet really fast. Let's try this one. And I will actually keep on my melee weapon. Let's sub it out for this one. Let's see what this thing does. Okay. DPS might be a problem, but maybe the range on this thing is better. Let's go. Let's try it again. I mean, the range is certainly better on this. And not this time, pal. You and your creepy hands going subterranean on me. I don't think so. Alright, let's pulse him down. Watch out for the creepy hands. Alright, down goes him. And then the other guy, too, that's summoning these flowers. Obviously, fighting the boss with full health is a great benefit. We got one of these green guys again. I just spent a bunch of crystals, so let's see if we can get them. Nice. Ah, yep, you got me. You got me, plants. How does it feel? Does it feel good? Oh, man, just straight right into that one. Maybe that's what we have to do. We go back. Dodge back. Okay, so he's got a projectile bolt. Ouch. That one got me real good. Okay. Alright, yep. Projectile. Okay, dodge that one just barely. Yep, got me again. Man, he's tough to predict. His attack resumes quickly. That's what I'm noticing about him. What can I do? Like, what can I take right now to sort of improve? I mean, crystal gain, sure. We'll take crystal gain. I think getting an HP upgrade would be big time. I've got to try it again. I've got to try it again. We've already upgraded the weapon, right? We've done that. So let's just get good. Let's get good. It's time to get good. I like the range of this weapon. Obviously, the rapid attack is nice. You can kind of like stun lock some of these guys. Smaller targets, though. Kind of hard to hit them. Alright, let's pulse him down. Let's get in close. Let's get personal. Slime guy, get out of here. Yeah, this guy, welcomed. He's welcomed. I've got to get back over here and pulse down these plants. Really making my job tough. Taking out this big oaken fellow. In fact, he's like stuck in the wall, man. Alright, that's a crystal. We'll take that for sure. Ah, he got me. And I'm like stunned. I was stunned for a second. Okay. Slimes, just get out of here, man. Alright, here it comes. Rootborn. Rootborn himself. Coming in. Not sure what those things are. But he keeps throwing them out. And then just gets face tanked. Just face tanking. A giant slash. Not a good way to stay alive. Alright, I just gotta watch his movements. Alright, so that's a shot. Watch his movements. Ah, man, he got me again. I couldn't dodge backward fast enough. Darn it. Ah. We got 4. Maybe another weapon option is warranted. Let's see if maybe we can find one more. Your boy's gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're close. We are close. I'm gonna go this way, I think, for starters. This place always fills up with plants. Really, your hand attack got me again, man? You serious, bro? Alright, down goes that guy. Got a bunch of plants. We just need to find out. That's right, plant. Get wrecked. Slime man, get wrecked. Plants, just keep getting wrecked. And here we go, Rootborn again. Alright, so. Man, got in too close. Need to be at, like, the extent of my range. Gotta watch out for the shots. And then I've gotta dodge back. And then I've gotta relocate to the other side. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good, that is. Slime, get out of my face, man. No way, man. No way. Yeah, he got me. He's tough. He is tough. I didn't get another green crystal. Let's try out the yellow zone again. With our new firepower. Against these poison worms. Because everybody loves a good poison worm, right? Just the quest to get, like, mighty powerful, right? It's real in this one. Like, and the game will make you earn it. The game makes you earn it for sure. Yeah, I'm not so sure that this weapon is the best choice for a map like this. Feels like a little shotgun blast is where it's at in this one. In fact, maybe I should get an upgraded shotgun type weapon. Get out of here, bees. You never had what it took anyways, man. You never had it. Alright, 50 hit points. So maybe this is a better weapon for this boss, especially when, wow, he is fast, man. Now we started off hot. With 2 boss kills back to back, but nah, man, he got me. There's a 1 in 100 chance of happening. Nice find. This has. Okay. Well, nice. How about that? The game smiles on me in, I guess, one way, shape, or form. Alright, back to the drawing board here, boys. Like, what do we gotta do? So what we have to do is find another crystal, and then I want to get... Single skull projectile, you got evaporates anything that's sort of, I mean, rains down meteors. Do we maybe try the fireball spellbook that explodes? Yes, that's what we do. Maybe I'm just like putting too much emphasis on that new staff. You know, it's like a new toy, so you try to use it. Taking the early hit is brutal. Getting in close on these tree guys is not good practice. But yeah, this like melee weapon, this basic weapon, it does a lot of damage. I mean, it's pretty good actually. Alright, Rootborn. Shotgun blast, right? Ah. I mean, it was good salvo. It was good opening salvo. Wonder what those little nest things are. Man. He doesn't seem to have like a pattern, right? I think his attack script is sort of dependent on how far away from him you are. That's what it feels like to me anyways. Let's see. So, swords and tomes deal 25% damage. I think let's secure, I mean, just sort of lack of other options. Let's secure a couple more of those red crystals in this zone. In fact, am I playing on normal? I don't think so. Okay, that was maybe an opportunity to try out normal. Let's get a couple more of these red crystals. And maybe, just maybe, we can just repeat the boss again and get a couple more of them green crystals too. Then we can get a new weapon. A new power-up that'll do more damage, and then we can try out these bosses that keep giving me fits. Alright, let's pulse them down here, boys. Stay vigilant. Alright, here we go. Hey, what's up, man? Beautiful. Got 2 of them. Alright, fantastic. So, we gotta try out a new weapon. We get a new weapon at least. So, at least there's that. Got a couple more enemies to fell. And then we got Mr. Stone Golem showing up. I would assume it's a Stone Golem. I guess I don't know. The shotgun blast is pretty darn powerful. 41 to 60. Where you guys at? Alright, here we go. Stone Golem. Wow. I guess I'll give that one to you there, Golem. This guy's definitely the easiest boss, though. That's for sure. And down he goes yet again. And you do. So you can farm currency. It looks like he's going to drop a bunch of different red relics, if you will, to put into that one slot. Okay, got it. So, with that being understood now. So what is this one? Plus 15% damage malt. Yeah. So what is that again? Pierce 40%, wands pierce. So that's more damage, and then this will be even more damage. So we get this, swords and tomes, right? So let's do that, and let's go ahead and buy another tome. Okay, I can get down with that, I think. Let's see if this gives us a better fighting chance. Let's go. Damage output's pretty decent on it. Splash damage, obviously. Ah, plant, just get out of here, man. I'm trying to do something, and you're just bugging me. That guy's attack persists even though he's defeated, really. Well, we're off to a swimming start here, boys. Alright, Rootborn again. Just, I'm gonna dodge right back into it. Yeah, so when you get in close, it prompts him to attack. At least that's what it feels like. Man, this guy is just giving me fits. I think the fireball is probably a pretty good item for him. A good weapon to take him out. Because it's got the range. So let's try it where I don't take damage going into that boss fight. So let's clear it out with the shotgun blast. Clear out these basic mobs. Switch back to the shotty. Or excuse me, the fireball. For these plants that like to bunch up. And here's Mr. R. Born again. He just comes out swinging. Nothing I could do to avoid that one, other than just not being in such a poor spot. Looks like those guys do wake up eventually, which is kind of scary. Are you serious, man? How much range does that attack have? My goodness. Alright, so this run quickly turned into, can we actually beat this level run? And then, you know, we got a whole other problem with big killer bee in the desert as well. It's a whole nother issue. I'm determined, though. I'm determined to get this right. I am. Definitely part of what makes this hard is, it's like the small arena you have to fight in, right? Okay, that one missed me, thankfully. That one missed me. That one missed. That one got me. That one got home. Are you serious, man? How much range does this thing have? A wild amount of range. Alright, I gotta start thinking about transitioning to the other side. And down we go. Man, frustrating. Definition of insanity. Yes, it is. Run it back. Just keep running it back. Keep running it back until you get it. Well, I guess I'm kind of stubborn sometimes, folks. I definitely am. I mean, I know if I just play better. The guy is by no means impossible to beat. He just isn't. Maybe it's the shotgun. If I can somehow get it in close on him. That was kind of working. I mean, it was definitely working a little bit. Oh man, he sniped me. Alright, 249 HP left. Nope. I think it's the shotgun. I think it's the shotgun. You just gotta dance with him. He seems to have a spot where he always hits ya. At like his 2 o'clock. But I think the shotgun wins you this level. So let's try it out. I mean, why not? Nothing else is really working. You serious, man? Alright, Rootborn. You see how he hit me there? I'm not sure what got me, but down he goes. How about that, man? The shotgun. That's what I'm talking about. +6 base shield, +4 shield recharge. I mean, we'll certainly take that. Not to mention a bounty of other items. My strategy was wrong. I was trying to take him from range. You got to get in close on him. Seems a little counterintuitive, given how sort of intense that attack is, but regen 4 HP every 15 seconds. You get staggering a boss heals 10% of your HP. Maybe we were staggering a little bit. Degeneration. Isn't that regeneration? Cleanse. Okay, well, I mean, we're talking new progress here, folks. So let's go ahead and buy this one, too. Destroy every enemy projectile around you, +5 max mana. I know, we got a date with a big bee in the desert. We do. I've got 6 of these bad boys. How about a sword? Okay. I mean, we are spec to tomes and melee weapons, of course, right? So, might as well bring that along with us where we go. B, just get out of here, B. Seriously, man. I guess at least we have some regen now. It's the end of the world, but taking a big hit is not ideal early on. Oh, yeah, it kind of feels like the shotgun is where it's at, simply put. So I'm guessing that the sword itself, yeah, it swings. So it's projectile and whatever sort of AoE you have on your frontal swing. See these numerous mobs in the fireball. Fireball might be a good solution for the queen bee or the king bee or whatever. I guess we'll find out. Find out soon enough. Be showing her ugly face, or its ugly face more like, real soon. I think it's just called Killer Bee. Yeah, King Bee, never mind. So his ugly face. Well, get wrecked, King Bee. Alright, a couple of early hits from Mr. KB. Man, I'm dodging. Okay, the sword seems to be decent. You can keep a little more distance. Worst thing against this guy is getting trapped in the corner, and down goes the King Bee. That's absolutely right. We're back to back. We are back to back here, folks. Plus 10% move speed multiplier. Yeah. In fact, I've got that other relic as well. Right, not bad. I feel like we're coming out of the dark ages. We're getting a little bit better. Yeah, move speed, I mean, love move speed in games like this. Base shield and shield recharge. Yes. Okay. So now there is one other. Yeah, so that's locked up, and then this one. So normal boss to unlock by any incantation. I'm not sure exactly where those are, but I think what we want to do is we want to try to go here and kind of throw it on normal. Okay, so epic. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe this is like enemies showing up. Epic enemies that drop good things. Crystal multiplier times 2. So let's go. And obviously, they're strong. Right, these guys with 750 max HP. So let's see. I think as far as like the boss goes, like the boss in this region is pretty easy to stone golem. Not to mention the enemy shooting multiple projectiles as well. I mean, yeah, they're way more tanky, man. You serious? Okay, so I do have shield, but it's gotta be the fireball. It has to be. I keep getting stuck on stuff. Okay, normal mode is its own set of issues and problems. I'm trying to like circle the wagons here, but they just keep summoning in these guys. Just damage sponges. Eight HP left. The walls are closing in. One of those guys got bursted though. Down goes the other one, and Stone Golem then. There was. The Stone Golem. Okay, so he's got some new tricks. Alright, cool. Their skill set diversifies. That makes me terrified for the Earth Cavern guy. But regardless, my friends, I think you get the idea of this fun, survivors-like called Crystalyn. Check it out for yourself if you like. Free demo available right now on Steam. I really did enjoy my time with it. I like that it gives you freedom, right? You can choose which zone to go to. I think that the skill tree is compelling. Like, what are some of these more advanced skills? What do they do? The game just tells you how to get it unlocked, but it doesn't tell you what it is. So, like, are there skills here? Like, are there those incantations here? Like, what is this exactly? And how strong can it make your character? Furthermore, we have a ton of weapons. We just got to start stacking those green crystals. Obviously, you probably want to farm. Get yourself all the way up to yellow crystals by way of the exchange rate, I suppose. And then get some crazy, like, laser shotgun. Whatever this is. Definitely a lot of flexibility and, lots of different build options. And, you saw some additional systems be added to the game here today just by way of progress. So check it out for yourself if you like Crystalyn. And of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Let me know if you want me to revisit this one. I'd be happy to. It's fun. I did certainly enjoy my time. So I'm going to get on out of here, my friends. But thanks again. I do appreciate you spending some time on the channel. On your way out, if you could do me a favor and smash that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, subscribe if you happen to be new as well. We're covering all kinds of things in the indie game space. Games like this. We have more turn-based games, right? We have deck builders, roguelikes, all kinds of stuff. So if you like that in a content creator, a consistent channel, then consider subscribing. Would greatly appreciate it. So thanks again so much. I do appreciate it. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.